My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here. Today is July 26, 2023. It is 3:17 a.m. This is my back end, 3,029 subscribers. Any new subscribers, welcome. And my last video, as of now, it made about 1.3 thousand views. And my estimate, 328.32. All right, analytics. This is for record purposes only. Okay, keep it up. Your channel got about the same number of views as usual, so which means people are watching, but yet my estimate seems to be going down. Okay, so $328.32. Okay, this is for record purposes. Feel free to check the description to see some timestamp. You could always skip. Alright, and I have my Patreon account. If you want to support me, you could go there to be a patron and help support this channel and my other channels. I will not be creating any subscription on YouTube. If you want to have subscription, it will be on Patreon. Okay, pretty much everything I need to share with you already on YouTube. You just go there just for support me. Or if you don't want to do that, you could always donate to my PayPal account or my Cash App. Okay, the links are in the description. And those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so let's go on Twitter. This is the first tweet. This one, someone actually sent it to me through direct message on Twitter. I don't know, they changed Twitter's symbol. I don't know if they still call Twitter. So, but anyway, so this is the first tweet. The Culture and Media Committee has written to The Sun asking what investigations are now underway into Dan Wootton following at Byline Times. Revelation, quote, "I'm sure you recognize how important it is for the public to have confidence in the newspaper's editorial standard." Okay, I saw this, I shared it, but I have no faith on this. The first thing that crossed my mind was IPSO. I've always said the UK have all position of authority is already being governed or overseen by the elite. It's just a way to look out for each other. I don't know what plan these people have, but I have no faith. Okay, I don't live in the UK, but this is from the outside. This is what I think of that. Okay, I don't even know they had a culture, culture, media and sport committee. I didn't even know. Let's read this one. It's a retweet of that. Okay, who is Adam Bienkov? Who is that? Political editor at Byline Time, editor Byline, okay, and folded news email. Okay, so this is a Byline person who's asking what these people are doing. Okay, when is the Byline? I tend to let my guard down. Okay, I have faith on them. All right, so let's see here. The Culture and Media Committee has written to The Sun. Okay, so he's saying they had written to The Sun. Okay, asking what investigation are now underway into Dan Wootton following at Byline Time revelation. I'm sure you recognize how important it is for the public to have confidence in the newspaper editorial standard. So they want to know what these people are doing, because now there's investigation. The report has come out for about Dan Wootton allegedly. So they're asking, what are you doing? Are you gonna look into it yourself? Okay, let's see here. Dear Victoria, the committee has, let me see if it's bigger. Okay, slightly bigger. That was 24 July 2023. Dear Victoria, the committee has been following the public discussion regarding the media coverage of the allegation concerned BBC News presenter Hugh Edward. We have also written to the BBC to enable them to set out their prior action and next steps. Our role is not to challenge individual stories or editorial decision, but we would be grateful if you could set out the processes by which the Sun verifies any story it chooses to report, especially those where issues of privacy may be at stake. The committee has previously considered this issue as part of its Trusted Voices inquiry, including with the Daily Mirror, and will welcome insight into the Sun verification and decision-making processes, given the concern that have been reported about inaccuracies, changing narratives, and lack of engagement with some of the parties involved. In the case of Mr. Edward, we will also be interested to understand what was done to verify the specific stories and what, if any, reviews or discussion are ongoing about the Sun's procedures and reporting in this case, and any wider lesson to be learned. Since this story was reported, allegations have been made about a former employee of the Sun, Dan Wootton, who has been reported as being involved in payment for sexual materials. We will be grateful if you could set out what investigations are taking place into this matter. I'm sure you will recognize how important it is for the public to have confidence in the newspaper's editorial standard, not only on this particular case, but across all its reporting. We look forward to hearing from you. Yours sincerely. Okay, so they want to know what they're doing about it. Okay, interesting. Who are they protecting? Why did they pay off then colleagues and then fire him? It looks like this is beyond them. Could be. I think so. Like I said, it's almost like the Epstein thing. Someone above, okay, is pushing him to do. Okay, you know what? Let me not say what I truly feel. Reminds me of Seville. Okay, will GB News continue to ignore this matter now that some MPs are aware of it? Okay, so there's that. So this is extra. Okay, so I didn't. Okay, so this is Rebecca, that person I started following regarding Harry's hacking lawsuit. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna add this. Okay, ITV News snippet today on the committee of MPs questioning BBC but also the Sun about investigation on Dan Wootton's, and the response from the Sun's editor includes a quick reference to the allegation at BBC News. Why are you so quiet? Okay, so let's see here. It's 58 seconds.
Separately, the group of MPs, the committee of MPs, has written to the BBC calling for transparency as it now reviews how public complaints are red flagged, because it says that trust from the public is vital if they're to retain confidence in the BBC.
And the committee's also asked the Sun about its former employee, of course now GB News presenter, Dan Wootton.
Yeah, that's right. Last week, Dan Wootton, the former Sun journalist, now a presenter on GB News, responded to allegations against him, claims that he'd used a fake identity to pay for sex videos, so-called catfishing. Dan Wootton described it as a witch hunt, saying although he'd made errors of judgment in the past, any criminal allegations against him were simply untrue. Today, the editor of The Sun told MPs that it takes these allegations very seriously. It's appointed an outside law firm, but it won't comment any further while it's investigating.
Okay, Rebecca Barry, thank you.
Oh, okay. This guy's name seems to be spring up all the time. There's the laugh. Why are the police investigating? They investigated Hugh Edward. Things gonna be thrown under the rug. Okay, so what is this? All these are brand new right now. Okay, I'm seeing them because it's right under the one that I bookmarked. Okay, quote, a source said that Dan column at MailOnline has been paused and he is not happy about it. When The Guardian asked MailOnline if Wootton was still being paid, a spokesperson told the newspaper that, quote, there isn't any update before ending the phone call. I mean, it seems like each time certain question is raised, okay, certain steps that they were supposed to do, okay, if asked about it, then they respond in terms of action. Action meaning that, let's say I ask, okay, did you fire Dan Wootton or something? All right, and they could say ignore my question, but they go in and then fire him or something like that. This is what I mean. I don't think they're really taking any step to do anything. It's if people ask certain things and then they realize this is something they should do, then they go ahead and do it. That's what I think. Okay, let's see here. A source said that, okay, I just read this. Okay, there's a lot of things going on. Let me stick to my list, because I have about 16 of them now, 17 which I just add. Look at Harry's on Meghan's sunglasses. Okay, I add that now. I left my career, my life. Okay, let's see here. This is something I just add that again, because when I see them and then I ignore it, some of you put in the comment, why didn't I say something about it? Okay, this is brand new. I just added that. I left my career, my life, my everything, because I love him. Our plan was to do this forever. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, upon allegation that she schemed from the start to pull Prince Harry from the royal family. And these are things that she was doing on the side. Okay, she enjoyed doing those charitable work, and then to pay her lifestyle, she does the acting. But these people, my goodness. All right, I wonder if it was worth it. The pain has been too great. At least Harry adores her. That could never be me. Giving up everything for love? Nah, too cynical I am. Okay, forever. Oh, it's also Disney. Yep. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, now back to my list. I get sidetracked by other things. Next tweet, there's this here. BBC and The Sun investigation into Hugh Edwards and then Wootton questioned by UK Cultures Media and Sport Committee. Okay, I'll click on this, but I'm not gonna read it. Okay, the link of this will be in the description for you guys. All right, I'm here to just read the comments. This situation has become untenable and unconscionable. There must be a thorough and comprehensive investigation of these two men of every questionable moral character. Britain must stand together and demand action now. Don't allow their media network to avoid prosecution this time. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, there is zero media ethics in the UK. That's why no one trusts them. There it is. The thing that I keep on saying. They have their buddies. They create all those committees, all those offices that should like keep people in check in terms of moral, ethic, and all sort of things. Okay, but instead what these things are put there for, because they know the elites will not even bother of thinking of ethics and morality of anything. Okay, so when these things raise, you know, question raised about those morality, their bodies are already on those specific areas of authority. Okay, and then they just turn a blind eye. That's all it is. I saw it from the beginning. I call it the, how do you call it, the recycle kind of thing. There is no checks and balance over there. Okay, nobody is checking those people to make sure things are balanced. Okay, what is then Wootton holding over the establishment's head? Why are they afraid to investigate him for those alleged crimes? Okay, finally you are reporting the news. Okay, so there's those hashtag. Who is protecting Martin Brennan? What dirt does he have on the Brits elite? Okay, some of my recent videos, I put one and one together. I was like, it's similar to these things. All right, so the thing is that his cover have been revealed, that Martin Brennan have been uncovered. Otherwise he will still be doing all of his nonsense. Two faces. He knows what's going on in the office, things, people that should be looked into. All right, and then when he goes home, he goes to work into the Martin Brennan and try to screw those people, in my humble opinion. Okay, allegedly. The BBC and The Sun had no intention of investigating the criminal they enabled. My question is, where are the police? Why haven't they been brought in for questioning? Dan has dirt on a lot of people in very high places. His victims need justice. Okay, read it all here. Okay, what is that? Our latest revelation detail how a partner of News UK employee says they were victim of a 10-year campaign to coercion and blackmail by Martin Brennan. Wow, that's the thing here. Okay, I am the one who was actually raped by what? Kiev. Okay, who was raped by Dan Wootton, and I am not on the internet asking anyone for money. Let that sink in. Dan Wootton. Alright, let's see this. Okay, looking for the serious videos you made with. Okay, she has offered an extraordinary and generous platform for survivors to speak. Was wondering what happened to yours. Okay, get her to make them public again. Okay, time to file a lawsuit. Kiev, many on this platform will contribute to funding. Okay, so let me follow this guy. Okay, 23 others. I guess some of the squad are following him. Let me bookmark this. All right, so with that, let me leave this topic, this tweet where I got him from. This, I'm leaving that alone. There's this. Let's go to the next tweet. Oh my goodness, so many crazy stuff going on over there. Okay, next one. There's GB News. Let's pause. He has Black Meghan Markle on his mobile phone. When I read that, I was like, okay, good. Okay, Lady Callan Campbell says Governor of California Gavin Newsom is distancing himself from Meghan Markle as the Duchess' political demand continue to fall on deaf ears. What? Where did that come from? Oh my god. Let's see here. 3 minutes and 8 seconds. What is this nonsense here?
Meghan Markle's rumoured political ambitions were revealed to have taken a humiliating hit back in September, with her and Prince Harry reported to have begged Joe Biden for a lift back from the late Queen's funeral on Air Force One. In a rare moment of clarity, CP Biden rejected the desperate duo's request, crushing their chances of being...
Okay, I swear, I didn't know this was all about that. This is pure BS, okay? This is pure BS. Has he thought perhaps he was being ignored? Oh, look, 5 people, Martin and Maria, also showed up. This is so wholesome. 4 days ago, you said personal attack were not the GNB News way. Okay, what experience does Meghan have apart from playing the organ? Okay, to be fair, meets politicians are self-serving, lying narcissists, only out for power and money, and okay, she got plenty of experience there. Okay, as if anyone will give Callan exclusive. Okay, I didn't know this was about that. I thought it was one of the squad who tweeted, you know, just nothing. I don't know. Sometimes I fall on my own stupidity for not reading the thing carefully. All right, next tweet. I don't know who need to hear this, but Meghan Markle is never returning to work for the British royal family. Neither is her husband, Prince Harry, or their kids. As Harry said, that type of existence is not survivable to them. And why would they? They have their freedom. There's that. Prince William faces dilemma over funding Archie and Lilibet if Prince Harry and Meghan Markle return. Is that the one that yeah, there's me here. I respond to that. Okay, Queen William don't need to worry. Harry has his own money and is able to support his own family. Okay, exactly. Harry has his own money, none of which were stolen or taken from taxpayers. Alright, so there's me here. Where is Dan Wootton's scandal? Is Dan Wootton exposed, still is hiding? Did Dan Wootton confirm that he is or he is not Dan Wootton is Martin Brennan? Just wondering. Because these are just distraction. I don't know if you guys saw what I post on my community board, and I was like, there's nothing really important to share with you on Twitter, because these are just squirrel kind of a tweet to distract people. Alright, I'm going to the next tweet. I didn't finish with all of this. These are just squirrel kind of tweets. Okay, this is byline time. Silence from Dan Wootton's employers, MailOnline and GB News, as head of comms DCMS committee demands answers from his former boss, the Sun, over Byline Times investigation. That's the first letter that I read at the beginning of this video. questioning on his employment with them were not acknowledged or responded to. All right, silence from Dan Wootton employers, MailOnline and GB News as, okay, Conservative MP Dame Caroline Denage has asked the tabloid editor Victoria Newton about his newspaper's investigation into the influence. Okay, so the letter. Okay, everyone goes silent in the face of complicity. Okay, isn't it still innocent till proven guilty? It's so hard to keep up with what stage of communism we are in now. Okay, ITV News finally mentioned it. I believe that's the video that I just shared with you. Yeah, that's the video that I just shared with you at the beginning. Okay, which I stumbled on it by accident. Okay, oh well, if the government are looking into it, then everyone will be great. Not. The government set up the Leveson inquiry, which was supposed to stop things like this happening. It didn't. It get past part 1. Part 2 never happened. No lessons were learned. This will go the same way. Unfortunately, I hate to say that, yes. But if people stand firm and keep on asking, I don't know, a major reform needs to happen in the UK. Where this politician, if people vote, get these people out of there. That's the only way. But other than that, those residual of those crazy people in office, I don't know. I think she just said the cover up part out loud. Okay, Newton confirmed the external law firm Kensley Napoli had been hired to advise on the investigation. She said, quote, on Mr. Wootton, we are investigating relevant matters raised by report by Byline Times and The Guardian last week. We take these allegations seriously, but we are in no position to comment further, and indeed, we make no commitment to make any further comment depending on the outcome of our investigation. Right, so let's see here. The Sun paid hush money to their employees to cover up and silence them, then promoted their tormentor, Dan Wootton. Surely we can trust the investigation. Lawyering up with the same legal firm representing Rebecca Brooks on the phone hacking case, right? There's that. Okay, let's see here. What happened here? In one of the cases, a very senior member of the Sun team took a kitchen knife to a meeting with a former editor of the newspaper with the intention of slitting their own wrists in front of the executive who has sided with Wootton in a dispute ultimately settled for a 6-figure sum. The Sun made the payout at the 11 hours at the steps of an employment tribunal in 2018, at which email from Wootton disclosed to the employees' lawyers will have entered the public record and led to judicial finding of facts. Victoria Newton has already responded to the letter. According to the Press Gazette, she has revealed the Sun has appointed legal firm Kensley Napoli to investigating the Wootton allegation. Kensley Napoli, which boasts of being the go-to firm for white-collar crime, also represented Rebecca Brooks, now Chief Executive Officer of News UK, and the phone hacking scandal. Yeah, this thing is going nowhere. All right, they give you hope. Just hold on to hope. That's it. Keep on holding. Keep on holding. Okay, let's see who controls the UK. The UK media or the law governing the UK, watching how this unfold. That's for sure. In short, the people who will investigate are the same people who recently have a huge party with the people who are not answering to modern crimes. Oh dear. That's it. Okay? The squad already seen the pattern of things. Dear Princess Diana, Caroline Flax, Amy Winehouse, and many other victims of the vicious, despicable Murdoch gutter media, do you see this? May you rest in peace, and may all your tormentors hiding under the title journalism suffer immensely over and over and over again. I think sometimes we need to do that. I know as much as we want these people to rest in peace, but because the same thing continues, it's gonna go to the next person and the next person. We need to unfortunately disturb these people and said, look, this is still going on. They're preventing God's children to do the work God sent them to do, because these evil doers are tormenting these people who are alive. Send the word to the Lord and said, hey, tap on the Lord and said, look, they continue this nonsense. You need to put a stop to it. Because these people, I don't know. try whatever you can for the universe, because these people are fully evil. All right, let's go to the next tweet. My goodness, this comment here is something. My goodness. Okay, hi Sussex Squad. I took 2 weeks off Twitter. What did I miss? I had to bookmark this because I was reading some of the comments. The first one finally got me. This one. Oh, nothing. Just downfall of Dan Wootton. Finally. That's me put the like on it. Oh, about them time. Peace more next. Okay, Byline Times. I'm reading it right now. And Harry is the only royal worth his salt. Meghan is a true queen. Archwell is making waves. British media is a joke on the best day. And then Wootton is a perverted predator who's now resorting to begging the public for money. That's pretty much sums up everything. I got my account suspended for the first time. What? How? What did you do? Okay, let's see here. Okay, should I say congratulations? Usually a squad accounts are suspended for members seeking up for something big. In my experience anyway, that's why it was so weird. Although I did call out something performative, white savior crap, some creep Taylor Swift, they did pull a local music festival. Oh my god. Next tweet. Alright. Okay, so that's Brian Cape Cod. This is one of the journalists in the UK. Does he work for Byline as well? Let's see here. Journalist, author, he ex-professor, journalism. No, I don't see anything with Byline. Okay, so he's one of the good ones. Independent. Okay, The Sun is in reality a disgrace to journalism, a relentless publisher of falsehood, and a perfect reflection of the utterly immoral personality of its own Rupert Murdoch. Not for nothing is the least trusted news outlet in the UK. So he retweeted that. Victoria Newton said, quote, "The Sun is a responsible media organization which has strict editorial and legal frameworks and place so as to ensure that articles are accurate and lawful," end quote, and explained that some of these involve in relation to Edward Story Gazette. Okay, so there's me here. Okay, this is the part where I get The Sun is responsible media. So there's me here. Well, we gotta give credit where credit is due. They're partially responsible, okay, the word responsible, for driving people to suicide is making someone who is experiencing some difficulties part of journalism. Can journalists report facts without insulting the mental well-being of their subject? Okay, so I put screenshot of The Sun published and the story about Caroline Flack. Okay, this kind of thing. There's this. Alright, Caroline Flack died by suicide. Alright, so there's this here. After this, that's it. And this below is someone, oh shit, someone tagged The Sun for it. Okay, at The Sun, they go into my comment and then tag The Sun in it. I should have done that, but I didn't do it. Okay, at The Sun, they my comment on this. Okay, is there not a professional standard body in the UK that governs journalistic practices, professionals from an ethic point of view? Other professionals have them. Why not journalists? Not a body of media owners, but the journalists themselves. Alright, that's what the IPS are supposed to do, but they always turn a blind eye. Alright, so I can't believe someone went and tagged The Sun to read my thing. Alright, let's see here. Next tweet. Okay, I give them credit, so they should. Alright, next tweet. That ship has sailed. Missed the boat. The genie is out of the bottle. It is too late to catch the bus. Never ever getting back together. Every time there is a use of would, if, maybe, source, it is just another BS with some creative imagination. That's the laugh. Prince William faces dilemma over funding Archie and Lilibet if Prince Harry, that's the word if here, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle return. Okay, they better be careful messing with Meghan's ancestors. They are not to be played with. There may not be a monarchy. There may not be a monarchy left. Okay, rubbish, not coming back. Why should they? Why will return to that prison called the royal family? It's just said at this point. Okay, they're trying to distract because they throw all sort of piece. There's the page 6, and then on one of my videos yesterday, I did 3 videos yesterday, I can't believe this. On one of my videos yesterday, there was another something, is it Newsweek? No, I don't remember the name of the paper that pick up the same BS that page 6 was putting about there's trouble in Harry's marriage or something like that, similar to the one that Nacho came and said BS. Okay, at the beginning of the Wootton ordeal, they tried to distract people. Believe me, all day, that's all they were doing, throwing head pieces after head pieces to distract people. And if I come across it, I put the what happened to Dan Wootton, is Dan Wootton this, is Dan Wootton that. I put the hashtag because they're trying to throw the squirrel at people to distract people. All right, next tweet. I'm not getting 1 penny to defend Harry and Meghan. I do it because it was right, and Kate was the yacht girl, not Meghan. Meghan was too busy speaking at the UN. Okay, so there's that here. Like I said, they keep on trying to change the narrative. Alright, so she retweeted that. I'll look at the pictures later. Don't be silly. I bet you are paid by Meghan Markle to tweet this. Diana will have been horrified at her son marrying a yacht girl. Well, I guess that's the other brother. With her awful past and disgusting manners, they're pretty much talking about Kate. There is no worse social climber than yacht girl. She's a tramp. They think it's Meghan or they're freaking crazy. Let's see here. This is the yacht girl they're talking about. It was, I have how much she was making. Okay, if you are a high school or a teenager doing this kind of job, there's nothing wrong with it. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. But the way these people are going about it, okay, when it's not even true that Meghan was doing that. Okay, Meghan couldn't even afford to fix her car. She was going through the back door of her car and all of that while she was trying to, you know, to get a role in some sort of a TV show. Okay, so because they're throwing that lie, it forces people to really, you know, head back. Like I said, if I don't know what age she was when she was doing this, if it was in college or high school or whatever it may be, that's fine. But the derangers are splashing it at the squad thinking it's Meghan who's doing that, when in fact it was Kate who was doing that. My goodness, look at how healthy, okay, healthy she looked here. I understand she was much younger, but if she had kept, you know what, let me leave that alone. Let me leave that alone. Okay, so this is what Meghan was doing, speaking at the UN, doing her thing. Okay, I mean, God was guiding her. God was guiding her. Okay, there she is here in the middle. Okay, let's read some of the comment. Okay, I can't imagine why you will do it if you're not being paid. Is the only rational reason. So I'm not being paid. Okay, because if they could do that to Meghan, what do you think everybody else? Okay, this is the thing here. They upset. This is why they're trying to mess up Twitter, because this is where the squad is, to debunk their BS. They want a space. When I said they, the royal rats, the people who's writing the BS non-stop, they want a space where they could spread their lie without anybody debunking them. Okay, but the squad are here to put a stop to their BS. Okay, because of the charities, and a lot of us follow Meghan when she was doing suit and her take blog, and because the smear campaign against her from the royal family and Voda, we have been following her for years. We are worldwide and the infinity. Okay, I hate to say this, I was not part of her take days and when she was doing suit and all that. I was not part of that. Okay, I'm sorry to say, but it's the hate campaign that they did to Princess Diana, which is passing on into Meghan. That's what got me going on, because it's unfair. It is unfair. These people take it as like the Colosseum back in the days, where putting people into an unnecessary situation, and then they just sit there laughing and having fun. Meanwhile, the person who's in the lion den is tormented, trying to survive, but the others just sitting at the podium, just laughing, having fun to see how they the people they put in the lion den get out of the situation that they are in. We don't like that. We are not that barbaric kind of society that these people find that it's fun to do this kind of thing to people. Look at the beginning of this video where Caroline Flack, Amy Winehouse, all these people, they tormented, they were laughing, they were mocking them. Okay, we do not like that. This is why some of us, you know, YouTube is really punishing us for speaking up for Meghan. I'm one of those victims from YouTube who's not being paid fairly, because this is not right. It's not about money for most people, even though this takes a lot of time. Okay, the royal family have never said a thing about her. Well, Harry was in there. Okay, Harry was one of those inside. He knows how these people work. He knows how they operate. He knows what they're doing. They use the media to speak for them. Okay, you could say all your BS you want. They stay behind the tabloid. The tabloid is speaking on behalf for the royal family.
Is that the case?
No, absolutely not. No, I mean, and if we're talking about why this whole, you know, Harry Meghan thing started, it started because several years ago, if you cast your mind back, the Queen was and always will be the most popular royal, but second to that was Harry. It wasn't William and Kate. It was not William and Kate. And when Harry and Meghan became such a popular couple, it put everybody's noses out of joint. The establishment wanted to retain the monarchy as it was, to boost William and Kate, and the media, the Daily Mail and the Telegraph in particular, fed those lines.
Well, I agree with everything until you said the last bit. I think that somebody in the palace decided to take them down a peg or two, and it went too far.
Absolutely.
But it's all history now, isn't it?
But it's not history, because, for instance, if you take the media on, as Dawn will know, you
never win.
If you never win, but the media will always be at war with you, and the Daily Mail does everything drip, 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 poison.
And it's not like Harry and Meghan never use the media, of course. I mean, that Oprah Winfrey
if you were in that position, you would fight back too. You would absolutely fight back too.
I wouldn't.
Okay, let me read this and then after that move. Okay, the royal family have never said a thing about her. She, on the other hand, has lied about them. Okay, there's the freaking court. There's the court system. Everybody's keep on calling her to court. She called some of them to court. She won. The others never got a thing from her. So what is it that she's lying? She went through it. Were you there? Were these people there when Meghan was going through her hardship? Her husband was there. Her husband was in between those kind of things. They know what they went through. Where were you for you to come that she lied? The court system is there. My goodness. Provable lies. Okay, so what happened to all of the lawsuit? Okay, disapproval of her across society stems from the lies she told on her behavior toward two dying people. Who the hell the two dying people? The Queen and Prince Philip? Okay, honestly, I didn't give a flying flip about the British royal family, didn't even watch Harry and Meghan's wedding. It wasn't until articles like this started showing up in my social media that I started paying attention. If you guys had just left her alone, many of us still won't pay attention. Thank you. Thank you. This is me right there. It's not me who voted, but that's pretty much my experience. That's pretty much my experience. That's it. All these BS keep on happening. Occasionally I happen to see what's going on. I was one of those people who's clicking on the Daily Mail, the Sun, all these tabloid, thinking that they were somewhat reasonable. But every time I read them, it's just BS. And I had to question myself. Okay, I remember the very first question I asked myself. This is a woman who's been doing her thing, even though I was not following her on social media. I didn't know what her thing she was doing for charities. None of that. I did not know. But I know she existed as an actress. And I was like, this woman have been in existence. Never hear a beep from her. About her, from her, to her, her friend, nothing. Nothing. But all of a sudden, the minute she married into the royal family, I was saying BS. Okay, I click once. Okay, I brush it off. Click another time. Started questioning it. Third time, I was like, wait a second. This can't be true. So I went and looked deeper. The more I look into deeper, the nonsense that I was seeing coming out of the royal family. And yet, she left you guys alone. But you guys still talking about her. Now, who's the problem here? She went to a market with her dog. You guys talking about her. What the F? Just leave her alone. Oh my goodness. Alright, next tweet. I know some of you, when I talk like this, I mean, it really get into me at the moment, then I move on. Okay, so I went back to it. Let me see what else other people are saying. Best not to take side in family dispute, especially when you don't know the people involved. Okay, whatever. But Princess Diana went through the same thing. Look where she's at. Okay? So, if all they need to do, the tabloid, tell that to the tabloid. The people who's writing the nonsense on the headline, tell them that. Stop talking about Meghan. Just tell them that. Okay, tell that to the British tabloid. I swear, I didn't read that. Even though it's on my screen, I didn't read that. Okay, let's see here. And the American magazine. All of them, come on, they're all owned by the same group of people. Okay, I won't even dignify the pathetic allegation with answer Gina. We're constantly told they're short of money. There's a laugh, and Meghan could afford you. The haters can't even stay in their own lane with an argument. It's hysterical. You're probably right, but often the temptation to antagonize is too much to resist. This is the thing. They want a space, okay? They want to be on social media to talk BS non-stop. Whether it's true or false, they want to spread their nonsense. But what happened is that they are freaking pissed because they are being debunked every time they open their mouth. So they're pissed about it. How many times they've been trying to dismantle Twitter? Oh, this is happening to Twitter. You have to pay for this, you have to pay for that. The squad still stayed on Twitter because we're still discussing the debunking their nonsense. Okay, next week. There's the laugh. 1, Harry and Meghan aren't going back. 2, Harry is far richer now than he's ever been. He doesn't need scrap from the royals. 3, Harry's desire to become financially independent probably had a lot to do with making sure his kids will never need money from William. 4, concentrated on Dan Wootton. That's it. This was distraction. Alright, I read that already. Alright, then Prince Harry indicated that he will not return to his family as a working royal during his post-spare launch interview. Okay, yes, during his interview with Anderson Cooper, he didn't stutter either. British tabloid media is lying and projecting as usual. Okay, there's me here. Wow, I can't believe 93 people like it. Still focus on Dan Wootton scandal. Archie and Lilibet's parents are self-funded. They don't need to worry about them. Okay, there's the laugh and the dead dreams. Okay, seriously, GBN, the chief impact officer for Better Up, author of Spare, the Me You Can See, Harry, president of Centabali African Park, founder of Invictus Game, co-founder of Archwell, Netflix, Harry, that Prince Harry, going back to be Willie Leaks scapegoat for taxpayers' money. There's that. This was a good one. There's this. Let's move on to the next tweet. Okay, I'm 42 minutes. Hopefully I could finish quick. Okay, it's exactly 4 a.m. on the dot. Okay, celebrity makeup artist Daniel Martin has worked with Meghan for over 10 years, during which time they've become firm friends. In March 2021, he shared his picture and wrote on Instagram, quote, "Because she is self-centered, people can see the light in her. Because she does not boast of herself, she becomes a shining example. Because she does not glorify herself, she becomes a person of merit. Because she wants nothing from the world cannot overcome her." Tai Ti Cheng, Okay, Leo Su. No further words needed. Alright, so he is here helping her. Okay, Meghan is beautiful inside and out. Sadly, people just like to listen to the ugliness that follows this poor woman. There's the heart. Okay, that was their very first royal walkabout right after the announcement of their engagement. Alright, so there's that here. You guys could go on YouTube and watch it. There's the laugh. There's the flower. There's this. Meghan is beautiful inside and out. Okay, Lindsay Gilworth. Happy birthday to the most kind, generous, wickedly smart and gorgeous inside and out. Maid of honor, a girl could have. I love you, Meghan Markle. Okay, US Open. Okay, Meghan and Daniel are awesome besties. There's the clap. Let's go to the next tweet. Alright, so this is about the fishing. It's been going on. By now, you probably seen other videos talking about it. I've seen it from the beginning, since last week or so. I ignore it, but this one got my attention. Okay, the black man who kept getting harassed while he was fishing now has Karen's friends coming and begging for him to help her get her job back. So there was some videos here where it started. Okay, so let's go to the some of the original what leads to all of that. All right, so there's that here. This is what the third person took. Okay, pause. This was the third person to come harass him about fishing in a lake in his own neighborhood. Why can't we just be left alone? Okay, it's 1 minute and 20 seconds, just in case some of you didn't know about the story. So let's listen. He's sitting there just fishing. People coming out of nowhere. Okay, disturbing his peace of mind.
Hello.
How are you? Good, how are you? You guys residents here? Are we bothering anyone? Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Sorry? Alright, well, this lake is supposedly for residents only. So, thank you for filming. I'm not giving you permission to film.
She's not.
Take a picture of your license plates and forward it on.
Hey, so y'all hear what I go through, right? This the third person. I'm in my own neighborhood, and a white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. Another white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. This is the third time. She's like, oh no, I'm not giving you permission to film. This is my phone. I can film and do whatever I want. I study the law. I study the law. Thank you. I'm sorry. Hey, well, don't leave now. Do you want to say, hey, do you live here? Where you live? What's your address?
Where do you live? Where do you live?
This is unbelievable.
Where do you live? Why?
What's your name, by the way? Because at the next
Karen.
meeting, I'm definitely going to mention you.
Her name is Karen.
wait, let me get your, let me turn this phone around. Let me go ahead and get yours.
Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna read the comments because oh damn. Okay, let's see here. Bye. They got her up out of here. They got her up out of there. Should have minded her own beeswax. Exactly. Okay, in response to the video containing the a contractor who was working with us, we wanted to make this statement. We turned off our comment due to some unhelpful ones that were being made on our business page. You are welcome to reach out to us with any question you may have. Okay, Sea Glass Therapy is a place of acceptance, healing, and inclusion. I mean, these people, they love wording. Okay, wording, but action, like they usually say, action speaks louder than word. Okay, of all people, regardless of race, gender, sexual orientation, religion, or background, we stand against discrimination of all forms. We have terminated our business relationship with the independent contractor, Tanya, in order to uphold our values and standards. We strive to be a service to our community and do whatever we can to accommodate the need of it, operating with integrity. So this is where she works, so they got rid of her. So now let's go back. Okay, so this is the tweet that I was in, and then this is the updated one, 45 seconds. Should I help Karen, Miss Petty, get her job back? Black man fishing problem. All right, let's see here.
Okay, well, the other aspect is the Lady Tanya, and I may come back, and this is simply an attempt to help one of our member neighbors. She's been fired from her job. She's been told to get her stuff out of the office, skedaddle. If there's anything we can collectively think of doing to post something, this is one request to post to not only her boss, but the media that you've accessed, and say something like, misunderstanding.
It's like he's coaching them to say something nice about her. But if she's not nice, if she mind her own business, none of this would have happened. These people don't know how to mind their own business. They just don't want people to live in peace. Oh my God. There was something I saw. I didn't bookmark it. Those kids were selling candies. Okay? This Karen came out of nowhere, start bashing on the kids. I'm like, if the kid was asking for money, they would still have a problem with it. But this one is trying to make a living, there's a problem. God, do your thing. These people, oh my God. He needs to stop going back there. He's going to go missing one of these days. Okay, not his problem, and I hope he doesn't help her. This will teach them a lesson to mind their business and leave black people alone. Let me go into this. Well, this is his neighborhood. What the hell? Okay, there's 2 comments under it. Come on. Okay, he lives there, doesn't he? He does live there. It's his neighborhood. It is, but I'm just playing the devil's advocate. I don't like the way her friends keep coming up to him with their requests. It may turn ugly. Then, I don't know. He just needs to keep on pick up his phone and then put it live. Whenever they come to him, just pick up his phone, put it live. Okay, let me stop here. I'm seeing those crazy videos now. If you see what's there, that's it. Alright, I'm almost an hour now. Let's move on. Next tweet. Is it politics? I see politics here. Okay, so this is another one here. Okay, Cole Wagner, Chris follower, husband, father, Republican, who has worked in some pretty high Fullerton places in Alabama, even for lieutenant governor and Department of Education. Cole had a big secret until now. Okay, 1 minute and 42 seconds. I'm telling you, these people, when they point their fingers, you know they have something to hide. Let's listen.
Hey everybody, this is Marty the Cole Wagner. He goes by Cole. Cole lives in Montgomery. He is a Christ follower, a husband, and a father. For the past 6 months, Cole has worked in government relations for the Alabama State Department of Education, but before that, for almost 4 years, he worked in the office of the Lieutenant Governor, which would explain all these Facebook posts he shared from the Lieutenant Governor's office. The future of our country, our nation's values, and the principles that make America great could be lost if we elect Biden Harris. Fight back and vote Republican. Republicans and patriots. Peanut butter and jelly. Before he went to work for the Lieutenant Governor, he was actually the executive director of the Alliance for a Pro-Life Alabama. Cole said the Alliance for a Pro-Life Alabama is tasked with educating voters about the constitutional amendment and providing them with accurate and truthful information, while at the same time refuting falsehoods and misinformation that may be disseminated by pro-abortion forces within the state. Also, his wife, this is from her Facebook page, works at the office of the Majority Leader of the Alabama State House for the Alabama House Republican Caucus. Just seems like Cole is just a good man who upholds traditional family values and is tired of the morally bankrupt left doing all they can to add to the decay of the country he loves. Whoa. A government relations employee with the Alabama Department of Education has been charged with sexual abuse of a child less than 12.
Oh my God.
Other reports say the child is under 10.
Wow.
That's weird. That don't look like what we've been told to be scared of.
Mm-hmm.
The call is always coming from inside the house.
Exactly. People like this, okay, need to put these kind of videos out, because those officials who's running for office, they blindside people with all the perfect words, but their action and behaviors are stinky, very stinky. Okay, always, there's that. Love the ending. The call is always coming from inside the house, that's for sure. Okay, the call is always coming from inside the house. Superbly accurate. When you live in a lie, things get twisted. No dark queen here. Shock no. Okay, it's always the people you most expected. True, if anyone in law enforcement really want to do the law and order should follow all those who oppose anyone from living freely. Start from the churches who focus on LGBT every Sunday. Then all of them, patriot and MAGAs, there's a niche of criminals living on plain sight. Okay, another in the series, not a drag queen. Okay, not a drag queen, there's that. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Next tweet, there's that. Okay, kids and dogs know the good ones. Oh my god, that was something. Did I bookmark it? No, I did not. I'll look for it. This one needs to put after that one. There's this here. This is so cute. All right. Throughout his childhood, the other brother, the egg master, preventing him from cuddling with animals, from the bunny to a puppy. Now, without egg breathing by his neck, he can touch any dogs he wants. Animals knows. Okay, I love this kid so much. The action he took to leave everything he ever knew and take the steps of protecting his wife and child is exemplary in my opinion. God guide and protect him. Okay, lick on the nose, there's the loving eye. That's such a great picture. Of course, if you know, yeah, you know about it and love it. Okay, okay, so that's a different language. Let me look for the thing that I wanted to. It should not be too far off. Did I retweet it? Yeah, there it is. This one. Biden's dog commander. This one, let me add it. I wasn't gonna put it, but since I bookmarked Harry's thing regarding dogs, it's worth putting that one. Biden's dog commander bit Secret Service agent, sending one to the hospital. Okay, I think Biden should walk with that dog everywhere because the dogs knows. They know. Okay, I'm gonna click on this. You guys could read it. Alright, I don't have enough time. I'm almost an hour here. Alright, the link will be in the description. Okay, I will look into their background a little extra. I think the president is very well guarded. I trust the dog more. Okay, those Secret Service that the dog bite, they should look into their background a little bit more. See what did they do? I don't know, with the Trump thing going on and the way that they messing with what is it, Biden's son and all of that, trying to bring him into the political sphere. Okay, I'm going to trust Commander's instinct on this one. Okay, get new Sussex squad crew. That dog smells danger to his master. Dog knows exactly. Okay, my sweetest GSD rescue from high skill shelter is pure love to almost anyone, but when those hunches go up at someone, okay, mine do too. Okay, German Shepherd are usually perceptive. I have one and he is the friendliest dog I've ever had, but if he gets a weird hit off a person, he gets super protective. Pretty sure Commander is the same. Alright, so there's that. That's the oh damn. Okay, leftover from TGF. I'm guessing, can't wait to hear McCarthy trying to make this Biden impeachment offensive. Okay, I heard he's been acting up lately. Isn't bidding the reason Major was sent to their vacation home. Okay, do you see the nonsense that's going on? And what do you call this? And in Washington. Okay, election is getting close. These people don't play fair. These people don't play fair. So if I was the president, I'll walk with that dog everywhere I go around these infested people. Okay, dogs are great judge of character. That's for sure. Sounds suspect to me. Dogs don't bite for no reason. You think he smells coke? 2 dogs, no blood wrench, bite with German Shepherd are capable of since January 6th with erased phone record. Will not put it past them. Thank God for Commander and Major. Okay, and there were those agent in January 6th. I'm dead serious. Yep, that's the thing. Commander is as I did who left the cook in the visitors area. Yeah, they're trying to frame him. That's all. Oh, I didn't think of this because they were saying that there's, you know, cook the drug and the visitors area. I didn't think about this. Maybe, who knows? Let's see. There's 2 comments on that. And he's still a friend of Trump and deleting his text. Bango. Oh my God. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine this? Wow. Okay, so let's go to my last one. Okay, I'm literally 59 minutes. There's probably some stuff I'm gonna delete, but oh my God, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Okay, I'm laughing. I will have fled too. Okay, it's 55 seconds. Just
good evening and welcome to the news, brought to you live here from our studios in the Western Cape, South Africa. In the news tonight, mourners at a funeral service storm out of a church after the corpse reportedly started knocking from the inside of the coffin.
oh my God, poor guy. That reminds me of the elephant for some reason. The corpse inside the coffin start knocking.
My apologies. I bet I'll be the first one to be out of that church as well. May those people keep running if the corpse is still coming. The South African President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Oh my God, he can't keep a straight face. He tried. Let's go back again without me laughing. Okay, that's him trying to keep a straight face.
Tonight, mourners at a funeral service storm out of a church after the corpse reportedly started knocking from the inside of the coffin.
Oh my God.
My apologies. I bet I'll be the first one to be out of that church as well. May those people keep running if the corpse is still coming. The South African President Cyril.
Okay, so that was it. Me, that's the person running. People are just laughing. None of them wanted to greet the Walking Dead, that's for sure. Heck no, his laughter made me laugh, I know. Alright, so that's it. That's all I have. Tomorrow I may not record anything because I have to take my son. Not tomorrow, meaning Thursday. Today is Wednesday. I may not record anything. I might record because I'm up around this time anyway. But I may not have to edit. Going to a museum with my son. Okay. Prayer for protection and what? What should we do? Protection and guidance. Let's do that. Okay, a prayer for God's protection and guidance over my life. I trust in your unwavering love and care for me, knowing that you watch over my every step. I humbly ask that you shield me from harm and danger, both seen and unseen. Keep me safe from the snares of the enemy and the hidden perils that may lies ahead. That reminds me of the dog looking out for the president. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And please check I don't have that much up on Patreon. Okay, but if you want to support me, if I have anything major to share, it will be on Patreon. But other than that, the squad, the tweets, things about charities, I'm sharing them pretty much free on YouTube, but it's just a way if you want to support me. I will not be creating any membership on YouTube, okay, because I don't trust the numbers. Okay, so you could either do PayPal, Cash App, or Patreon. Okay, thank you for your support and thank you for watching.
great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.